For our video, we're showing you how to use the VLOOKUP function in Excel. This video is done by Erin Daugherty, Andy Meyer, and Wynne. There are two lookup functions in Excel, but we decided to focus more closely on the VLOOKUP function. The VLOOKUP function allows you to pick a value and use that value as a reference point, and then return to the data that is associated with that value. VLOOKUP functions are extremely valuable when working with tables where the data is in rows or columns. The VLOOKUP function is most commonly used. The V in VLOOKUP stands for vertical and is used when your comparison values are located in a column left of the data that you want to find. And below is a look at the syntax that is used when entering a VLOOKUP function.
So for our scenario, we decided to do an example of a teacher giving out their grades after a test. So as you can see here in this row, it shows all the names of the students that are in the, and in this column we have the grades that the students got on their test. And this column is where we want to put our function, and it'll give us the letter grade from over here on the grading scale corresponding to the results that they got on their test. Over here is the grading scale, and as you can see, anything from 0 to 60 is an F, anything from 60 to 63 is a D-, and so on. So the first step that we want to take is naming our range. So the table that we want to use is the grading scale over here. So we're going to highlight F2 to G13, and then go up to the name box and name it grades. After that's named, now we want to go to the cell where we want to insert our first lookup function, and we want to click the insert function button and look up VLOOKUP, and then right here it tells you everything that you need to put in. And the first thing is the lookup value, and this is which cell we want to look up. So for this one, we want to look up Sarah's letter grade for her test result of 90. So our lookup value is going to be B2. We can either type in B2, or you can go over here and just click the cell. Next is table array. So this is the table that contains the data that we need. So since we already named our grading scale table as grades, we can just start to type in grades, and it'll already show up and have all of the grading scale data in it. Next is the column index number, and this is the specified column number where your desired result is. So our desired result is these letter grades right here, and this is column number 2 of the grading scale. So we'll type in 2. And then in range lookup, we have two choices. We can either type in true or false. True will give us an approximate match, and false will give us an exact match. So in this example, we're going to use true because some results are between two values, so we need an approximate match. An example is for 72, there's no number over here that's exactly 72, so we need something that will just be approximate. So you can either type in true or leave it blank. And then we press OK, and it comes up with the grade that corresponds with 90, which is A-. So the quickest way to give all of these students their grades is to use the fill button, and then fill all the way down to the last student, and it will give all of them their grades. And that's how you do the VLOOKUP function.